In 1996, Coca-Cola released the soda Urge in Norway, and that started quite the story. So we're just gonna start talking about it now. It started in Norway in 1996 when Coca-Cola Norway needed help because Pepsi Norway had just introduced Mountain Dew into Norway. And no Yellow, Coca-Cola's own citrus soda, was struggling because and Mountain Dew was just dominating the Norwegian market for citrus soda. So Coca-Cola Norway went to go get help from Coca-Cola USA. And conveniently, Coca-Cola USA had been working on a soda which they were actually calling on paper MDK, standing for Mountain Dew Killer. It was called Surge, and Surge was pretty much a citrus soda, just like Mountain Dew, but it had metrodextrin in it, which gave it a longer lasting burst of citrus flavor. Now, they were planning to release this soda in 1997, but they released it early in 1996 because of the success of Mountain Dew in Norway. Except there was one issue. You see, there was already a product called Surge in the Norway grocery market, and they couldn't really name the product that, so they had to take a detour with the release and rename the product to Urge, so Surge without the S. And when they did that, their percentage of the citrus soda market share went up by 10%. Mountain Dew was still dominating, but they gained a way more market share than they had before. And this let them know that, hey, this is a good soda and we should prioritize launching it because of its tremendous success in Norway. When Surge was released in America for its American launch, they were very confident in Surge. So confident, in fact, they didn't bother testing it for in different areas for a nationwide release or really doing much research on the name Surge. And that led them to a problem. There was already a copyrighted name in America with the name Surge, and it was a weird case, but they had to go to court because they were going against the copyright naming laws of Surge, the cow milking machine. And Coke won that case for mainly one reason. No one's confusing Surge, the soft drink, with Surge, the cow milking machine. And because of that, they got to keep the name Surge and have to rename it to something like Urge, like they did in Norway. Because it only happened in Norway because it was another grocery brand, so it actually made sense that they didn't want to get copyrighted. And after that whole thing was over, they could, start selling Surge a little more widespread. And when they did that, it was really successful. And, you know, and Surge had a really active extreme sports marketing tactic. And pretty much, it was really successful. And after that, though, something happened. After the launch of Surge, a lot of people were buying it because they were interested in the product. And, a lot of people did actually like it. But their main demographic stopped drinking it when they entered the 2000s because most people just weren't really interested in high caffeinated, extreme sports drinks, except Mountain Dew, which at the time was still really successful, and probably because people just liked Mountain Dew more. But Surge, on the other hand, sales of Surge were starting to fall drastically, so Coke made the decision to not discontinue it, but only sell it in fountain form, vending machines, and specialty Surge themed coolers that were in certain specialty gas stations and some grocery stores as well. But they stopped selling it in 12 packs, 6 packs, 2 liters, 1 liter, like blah blah blah. And, you know, but for some reason Coke was expecting that to save Surge. It did not, and Surge's sales continued to decline because there was less ways to buy it. So around 2002, they made it so you could only buy Surge if they had the fountain syrup at a restaurant or a gas station. But in 2003, Surge was fully discontinued. And, well, a lot of people were pretty okay with that. But to some people, they were quite upset about that. So that leads us into. So, after Surge was discontinued, a Facebook group was created called Save Surge, and from the backlash Coke got from the group of people who still wanted Surge, they made the decision in 2005 to release a new soda that was very similar to Surge, but from what I've heard, it wasn't very good, called Volt. Now, this is not what many people were expecting when they were getting requests to bring back Surge, and just like Surge, it kind of went through the same cycle of it had high sales because people were interested in the new drink and some people genuinely liked it, and then it started to fall, and Volt was discontinued in 2011. And when Volt was discontinued, that's when the Facebook group, the Surge movement, was started. In 2011, they created the group and started petitioning way harder than the Save Surge group ever did to get Surge to come back. They did all sorts of stuff. Emailing Coke repeatedly, calling Coke, heck, even buying a billboard right outside of Coke's headquarters telling them to bring back Surge. And the Surge movement's campaign eventually turned into. In 2014, after getting a whole bunch of stuff and requests and billboards outside their headquarters to bring back Surge, in 2013, they started selling Surge in 12 packs in 16-ounce cans for a limited quantity. Well, in a limited quantity on Amazon, and considering it was a limited quantity, they didn't last very long, and they sold out within a week. And after that, they were restocking Surge on Amazon steadily, and they started testing Surge in gas stations and grocery stores. It started popping up on the west side of the United States, and continued to pop up around the United States until it was pretty much back in stores in most areas. And then in 2017, Surge was brought back in Burger King fountains. And also in Burger King fountains, you could get different flavors of Surge, like vanilla Surge and black cherry Surge and grape Surge and stuff like that. And also a zero sugar version as well. But some of you might be wondering, what does the Surge movement do today? Well, they're still active on that group page, and they're actually petitioning for more Surge-related things, like during the 2020 aluminum can shortage that was started because of the 2020 COVID pandemic. They were petitioning for 20-ounce bottles because Surge, throughout all this time in stores, has only been sold in 16-ounce cans. But after that, nothing really came out of that petition, though. They kind of just posted an image about it. And that's about all you need to know. That's the story of Surge.